What is going on, everyone? It's Marcus8 here bringing you guys the news in a flash. Let's get into it. So, let's jump into the biggest story of this week, and that happens to be around Decapitated. If you haven't seen my last video or you haven't heard the story yet, I would suggest going back and checking out my last video and then coming back to this one. But basically, the band was accused and arrested of kidnapping and gang raping a woman on their tour bus after a show in Spokane, Washington. The catch is that they weren't accused until the woman's friend who was with her on the tour bus during the time of rape and was allegedly witnessing this left the bus and the venue and was later pulled over for suspicion of driving under the influence. After she was put in the back of the police car, it was only then that she called her friend and then reported the rape. Now, there has been a couple of updates since this story. One is that on September 12th, the band went through a court hearing with a translator and a Polish consultant as a representative, and they agreed to be extradited to Spokane, Washington. The issue is that the extradition can actually take up to 30 days after the original court appearance. Hopefully it doesn't though, and we get this case knocked out rather quickly. The next update is that Venom Prison has announced in a statement that they are departing from the tour they were originally on with Decapitated. Now, I'm not going to look too deep into this, but it seems more along the lines of them just trying to distance themselves from this controversy right now. But they do seem to throw some things into their statement that make it look like they are throwing Decapitated under the bus. And the final update so far is that Decapitated has actually released a statement. It reads, "While we are not perfect human beings, we are not kidnappers, rapists, or criminals. As such, we strongly deny the allegations that have been recently brought against us. We ask that everyone please reserve their judgment until a definitive outcome has been reached, as charges have yet to be pressed. Full testimony and evidence will be presented in due time, and we have faith in that process. As there is uncertainty regarding a timeline for prospective proceedings, and out of respect for fans and promoters due to the severity of the claims, we have canceled all planned touring." All social media platforms have been temporarily disabled as they have been used as destinations for defamatory and malicious remarks. We would like to point out that the statements in the published police report were given prior to an arrest. At that point, no member of the band was aware of an active warrant being issued. At this point, guys, I still really can't give any sort of opinion on this whole matter. The band does seem to be taking this very seriously and asking people to hold their judgment and give them a chance to prove they've done no wrong. Makes me very curious as to what kind of evidence they have against these accusations. But with that being said, I'm also very curious as to what kind of evidence the other party has as well. Like I said in the last video, this can go either way around. But if you're interested in learning more, I will leave links down below for you guys. Moving on, Evanescence has revealed the details in their upcoming album, including the artwork and track list. They launched the pre-orders for the album as well. They also released one of the new songs off the album titled Imperfection, which you guys can check out below. The story so far has announced they're heading on a new tour this winter. The tour will kick off in November and run into early December. Check out the dates for that below. Along with the tour announcement, the band has also put out a new song titled Out of It. Check it out below. And finally, to close things off, we of course have some new songs and music videos for you guys. Fall Out Boy surprised everyone with the release of their new music video for their song The Last of the Real Ones. Foo Fighters put out a new song titled Make It Right, which actually features a collaboration between them and Justin Timberlake. Circa Survive has released their new music video, Premonition of the Hex. Machine Gun Kelly just put out his new music video, Let It Go. GWAR released a new song titled El Presidente. Prevail released their new music video, Alone. Stick to Your Guns released their new music video, Married to the Noise. And the new project featuring members and former members of Counterpart, Fit for an Autopsy, Shai Hulud, Trade Wind. They released their new music video, Love Let Me Die. Threat Signal put out their first track in like 6 years. The song is titled Exit the Matrix. And Veil put out their new music video, Overthrow. Be sure to check out all those below in the description. You can find them all there if you're interested. Thank you all for joining me for this episode. I apologize if my voice is a bit scratchy. My throat is very scratchy right now. But feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed the episode, dislike if you didn't, subscribe if you want more, and I will see you all on the next one. Mars out.